Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the digital red carpet of the Shorty Awards. This is your host, YesJulz, and I am here with the winner for category Best in Travel, Haley. Make some noise!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Haley Dasovich, you are now the queen of travel, according to the Shorty Awards. Did you ever think that you would be here today, winning this category?
God, no. I really had no idea what I was doing when I even started. I was working in San Francisco in tech. Actually, I was one of the first 100 employees at Lyft. So like initially,
No way.
So initially my job in San Francisco while I was working at Lyft was to launch the company in new cities. So basically I've been traveling since like 2013 for my job.
Wow.
And I would go into new cities and launch Lyft from the ground up. But yeah, so when I was working in tech, I was looking for kind of a new experience, I guess. I'd been working in there for like 3.5, almost 4 years. So I saw YouTube as a potential like creative outlet to document and share my travels that I was doing, like when I was taking time off work. And then it kind of just expanded into like, you know, vlogging before work and like showing like my commute for, you know, on the bus in San Francisco and like vlogging at lunch and being like, this is what I do at work. I work in tech and blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of where it started. And it's pretty expanded from there.
Wow. So a travel blog was not the original concept at all, huh? You were just like documenting your daily work days. That's so amazing. And then you were saying that you have been to the Shorty Awards before, like the actual award show.
Yes. So
Tell me
the
about
reason
that.
I got into YouTube was because my brother started YouTubing, and him and I would make all these fun videos together. And then we like, you know, found that, so we're half Filipino. My mother's Filipino and then my dad's American. And we just amassed a huge Filipino audience, like pretty much all over the world.
Wow.
For making these like funny videos, like bantering with each other as like siblings. So that's kind of where it started. And he inspired me, and then I started a YouTube channel. And then years later, he was nominated for Vlogger of the Year. So we all went to New York. He won. It was insane.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, there's no way I could ever win a Shorty. And then I did.
Now you got your own Shorty. You are an award-winning family. That is so cute and cool. Family that wins awards
my parents
together
are super stoked.
and vlogs together. I know. I'm like, what are your parents like? I got to go catch up on some of these vlogs. I'm so interested now.
Yeah, they're a huge part of our videos, that's for sure.
I love that. It's so nice to see like families, you know, creating content together.
Yeah.
If you could collaborate with anyone on YouTube, being that that's one of your favorite platforms now, who would it be?
Yeah, so I thought about this, and I definitely would love to collaborate with Sean Evans from Hot Ones,
Okay.
on the First We Feast channel, which I think they won a Shorty Award also this year. But I love the concept of taking this like standard interview and putting people in like the hot seat or an uncomfortable situation to get like that raw truth. And to be completely honest with you, I would dominate that table of hot wings because
Really?
I'm a huge spicy fan. Yeah, like all of my food is like every time I go to a restaurant, I'm like, please Thai spice, extra Thai spice, you know?
Oh my
And
God.
so like I feel like you could never get me into that like, you know, uncomfortable position because I'd just be eating hot wings, being like,
all the
that's
wings.
fine. You know, this doesn't bother me.
I think we just became best friends. My favorite food of all time is spicy chicken wings. So I would love to be on that show also. But okay, so we got to put that into the universe. Have you guys connected yet?
No, not at all. You know what? I didn't really meet him. We like, you know, did that whole like, hi, nice to meet you type of thing at the Shorty Awards a couple of years ago. And obviously I was like starstruck. I was like, that's the host of Hot Ones.
What's his Instagram? We're going to go ahead and give him the call out right now.
Yes, do it.
Do you know what it is?
No, I have no idea.
All right, I'm going to research that and find out. We're making this happen. We got to get it done after COVID.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's who you would collaborate with. What would you guys do? Would you put him in the hot seat, or would you show him like one of your favorite places to travel? What is this collaboration going to consist of?
I would, yeah. I think a really good thing would be for him to put me in the hot seat and like try and get all those like kind of raw like behind the scenes things that go on, things that are not on the vlog, because you know what's on the vlog sometimes is crazy, but like the crazier parts are what's behind the scenes, you know. So I think that'd be a fun challenge for him. Yeah.
Amazing. And if there's one thing that you could tell all of us creators in the world, that we would all wake up and see, one message, what would your message be?
Okay, I gotta be honest. I gotta be super honest with you.
Okay.
I would tell creators that, well, I would tell people who are like thinking about creating, first off, if you're thinking of starting it, don't do it unless you really know you want it and you have what it takes for that actual work to be done. Because like, if you're not 110%, it will crush you. Like if you have the wrong reasons, like being a creator is going to crush you. You know, and for people who are creators now, who are like still, you know, kind of finding their space and, I
said you gave me goosebumps because that's such an honest and candid answer to that question.
Yeah, yeah. I really believe that. I mean, it's just, you know, yeah. And then I think that like, if I were to tell creators now, like if they're currently creating and they're still kind of trying to figure out, you know, need advice or suggestions, what I've gone through as a creator is, number one is like, don't compare yourself to other creators. Like, don't scroll through Instagram feeds or videos and think everything is great for them. I think this is like now common sense, but a couple of years ago, you know, we would be going through people's feeds and be like, oh my God, their life's perfect, everything looks great. But I think now it's like, it's pretty, you know, it's becoming a little bit more popular for people to know that like what you see online is not actually what's going on online.
I did an interview for this documentary called Proximity that Viacom did a few years ago. And it was them diving into this concept, you know, of just like us allowing such proximity with strangers via digital space and how that's having an effect on our mental well-being as humans, and how that's going to affect the generations that come after us. And yeah, it's definitely not an easy feat. And it's amazing because it's allowed us the opportunity to do things like what you're doing, travel the world, or, you know, for me, like support my family, my mom. And it is amazing, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. And, you know, especially this, like you said, with this time that we're in right now, I think people are having time to really spend time with themselves and hopefully get to a place where, you know, we just put out what makes us feel good, and we don't worry about the reactions, because then when we care about the reactions, that's when we open up, you know, susceptibility for letdown or, you know, feeling bad about ourselves.
Yeah. And I think that like, you know, I think you've experienced this too. I've been doing this long enough, and I've been around enough bigger YouTubers or creators in this space to find out that like we all feel insecure in the same way. We all have these insecurities that we have to deal with, no matter what the numbers are. The numbers never really matter anyway. Like no matter what content you create, like everyone has these insecurities. So I think also a huge thing to tell creators when they're starting out or when they're still trying to figure out what they want to do is like, the most important thing is establishing a real emotional connection with your audience, because at the end of the day, like you're number one, you're nothing without them, and they can spot a fake easily. And you know, you need to show them that you have this humble ambition to learn from not only your audience, but like other YouTubers around you and other content creators. So like, you're going to have to learn almost everything along the way, and just like being a good, friendly, kind person goes a long way in that whole regard.
And like wanting to learn for yourself first. I mean, learn for yourself first and then apply that and share with your audience, you know. But I feel a lot of the times, and you know, sometimes it's what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? So like I was never motivated to work out every single day consistently enough to actually do it until COVID happened. And then I told my audience that I was going to be tuning in, you know, going live every day, working out at 12. And some days, like, was I in the space, or, you know, was I physically that person that was the kind of person that was going to wake up and work out every day? No, but because I had told my audience, I felt that I made a commitment. And so I felt like, all right, well, my audience is tuning in, you know, so I have to wake up and go do this. And there was days I didn't want to feel that I didn't feel like doing it, but because I knew that that I had made that promise and I'm presenting myself to be this kind of person, I had to live up to my own presentation of myself, which is interesting, you know, and it's actually pushed me further than I've ever pushed myself. And so accountability is a big thing, and definitely being very candid and genuine about our journeys. I think it's our responsibility as people with a platform. I believe so. You know, some people don't feel so, and that's fine. But I'm glad that you're one of the people that does, and I love how you use your platform. So congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations, you are best in travel, Haley.
How ironic. I'm like best in travel, but I'm like cooped up in my room, which I'm totally fine with. It's all good, you know. The best thing that happened to me, not the best thing, sorry. This is one of the best things, but I would say like the most luxurious thing that happened to me in 2020 was that I got to sleep in my own bed for more than 3 nights because I pride myself on how comfortable this place is. So
this has been life-changing for me to just be in one place and like organize my sock drawer and just like write down my ideas and find new music and learn how to cook and stuff. It's been incredible. I'm actually definitely seeing the silver lining here. So, and being able to like connect with so many people. I feel like I'm connecting with more people digitally than I have in person at times.
Right. It's great. Like people are, you know, my friends are like FaceTiming people who live across country who like, they never even FaceTimed before, you know?
Yeah. I'm talking
like,
to my friends way more now.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. So I look forward to meeting you in person. Hopefully I see you at the next Shorty Awards. Maybe I'm trying to be like in the health and fitness category next year, now that I started that journey. So
yes.
we'll see. Thank you so much for doing this red carpet interview with us today digitally. Shout out to the Shorty Awards again. Congratulations. Haley
I love you guys.
All right, we love you. Thank you. Bye, Shorties.